Hello everyone, good morning, good evening, how are you? So today we are going to talk about some four main exams that students are confused about. Like once you come out from your engineering or once you do your graduation, a lot of people remain confused what to do after my bachelor's or my graduation. If you are like BSc or BCom or whatever, or even if you are a BTech, still you think that should I go for GATE or should I go for CAT or should I go for GRE or should I go for ESC? And even I come across these questions. A lot of students ask me, sir, what should be my right path or right career path I should take? And I ask them, what are you passionate about? What do you want to do? Are you more into technical stuff? Or do you want a government job? Or you see yourself as a manager? Or you want to explore the world basically? Like, what are your ambitions? What are your priorities? What are your passion? What is your passion basically? What do you like doing? And that actually answers this question, ki what exam or what career path you should take. And we are going to see this in this particular session. We will be discussing about each and every point that each exam takes care of. So every exam is focused on a particular career path, and we will be talking about each and every point of that exam. Okay, so let's do that. Before we start the session, let us make a quick announcement. So guys, as you know, this session you are seeing on YouTube, but on app, of course these are of course they're general sessions. Of course you get a lot of information out of it, but on app we have so much going on. You will not believe what is going on app. We have scholarship tests, we have mock tests, quizzes, we have free app classes, we have paid app classes, scholarship tests, seminars, workshop, and so many things that are going on app. Now what can you do? What can you do? And trust me, you are missing so much. If you are not on the app, you are missing so much. So what can you do? You can join the app. You can join the app. Okay, and on app you see this is my free app classes of this month, October. Of course I will add few more classes, but this is for next 15-20 days. So, and very good revision we are doing, very good practice questions we are doing. So if you have done some subjects and if you are halfway in your preparation and you want to practice questions, you want to revise your concepts, then free app classes is the best stop for you. Okay, so these are the sessions for this month. Okay, 5th and 6th October, 9th and 10th October, 16th, 17th October, 23rd, 24th October. So we are finishing our heat transfer. Heat transfer we were taking last month as well. Okay, last week as well. We will finish our heat transfer here. Then we will go for our thermodynamics. And this is the GATE PYQ series, which is also concept through question series. Okay, we'll try to understand the concept through questions. And very good previous year, not all of them. Of course, we will not do all of them. We'll do some chosen PYQs. Now, how can you attend these classes? So, of course, you would have to download the app. You can either scan this QR code or you can go to this bit.ly link. Okay, just type bit.ly 3 SV B767. Just type it and you will be directed to the app and you will be able to download that, and you will be able to access not just these sessions but each and everything on app. Okay, workshop, scholarship test, mock test, everything you will be able to access. Okay, now this link is also given. If you go down the description of this YouTube session, just down, little bit down, you will see Vipin Yadav, and then this link you can see there. So you can just click on this link. If you don't want to type, you can just go to that link and directly you will be directed to the app download section. Okay, now as I said guys, these sessions are for someone who want to revise their concept that they have already learned. But if you are someone who is in the very starting of their preparation, just one second, let me Yes. So if you are someone who is in the very starting phase of your preparation and you want us to guide you, you want a very structured path to prepare for GATE 2000 and ESE 2024, then you can join Vision batches. How would you get information about Vision batches? You can call this number. You can call this number. And if you are on the app, as I said, just use this link or go in the description or scan this QR code or go in the description box. Just in the first 3-4 lines, you will get this link. Okay, just in the first 3-4 lines, you will get this link. Click on this link directly and you will get all the information about the new batches and when are they starting, what is going on in batches. And what do we offer? It's a very structured course, guys. We have live classes. We have, if you missed live classes, we have recorded sessions. We have study material. We have practice quizzes. We have mock test. So, very structured course we have designed for you. Very, very structured course. Okay. So, do not forget to call this number or download the app. Just download the app. You will directly get all the information. And in the app, you will have also this section. Okay. There is a book now section. You can book a counseling session as well. And guys, as I said that there is so much going on app, and I communicate through you what I am doing on the app through Telegram groups. Today only I posted the entire schedule for this month. Okay, so you can, if you want to do a particular class or all the classes, you will get to know the first. I am doing this YouTube session. That's how you will get to know. But in the Telegram group, directly that day, whenever day I decide that these are sessions I'm going to take, I'll just post it there. So that is one very quick communication between you and me. Okay, so join the Telegram groups if you want to connect with me. Now this is the common Telegram group for all the faculties of mechanical engineering. Everyone is there. Dheeraj sir is there, Chandra sir is there, Suraj sir is there, I am there. Okay, it is a general discussion group and you can download by scanning this QR code. And if you want to connect with me directly, you can either search for Mechanical by Vipin Yadav, look for this photo and just join the group, or you can scan this QR code. Okay, so you will be directly joined into the Telegram group. Okay. And guys, very quick announcement from 3rd of October, we have started Rank Up series. Very beautiful series for people who are targeting GATE. Okay, we are bringing 500 questions. So half of them will be done in class and half of them will be given to you for practice questions. Okay, we have already started from 3rd of October. My schedule is 9th and 11th. 9th of October and 11th of October. 9th, I will be taking entire thermodynamics. Around 20 questions we will try to do and applied thermodynamics on 11th. So on 9th, we will be doing around 20 questions. We'll see how much time we have. Okay, around 20 questions, and I will try to give you around 20 questions for your practice. And on 11th, we'll do applied thermodynamics, similar proportion. Okay, so guys, come on. You have to be the part of this series. You have to be. If you are targeting GATE 2024, you have to be the part of this series. You need to attend classes. You need to practice questions that we are giving. We put so much work in designing these questions, you will not believe. Okay, so just be the part of this series. This will be on YouTube. This will be on YouTube from 3rd of October. So I think you are already taking these sessions. Okay, chalo. And guys, as I said that there is so much going on app. So as you can see, on 8th of October, we have scholarship test. So if you want to join Vision batches, paid batches, a very structured batch that we have designed for you, and the only problem that you are facing is the money, is the financial issues, then you can take the scholarship test. You can get up to 90% of a scholarship. So almost free basically. You are getting the course almost free. Okay, so do not forget to go for this scholarship test. And guys, this workshop will be live on 4th of October. I think it's already gone. It's already gone, of course. Okay, but the next workshop will be live very soon. We will get to you will get the information in the next session. Okay, whenever I do and other people are doing the next session, you will get to know. But again, if you are on the app, you do not want us to tell you. You directly know what new workshops are going on, and these workshops have years and years of experience directly delivered to you. Okay, so we convert our experience, years and years of experience, and deliver that to you directly in the form of information. Okay, so do not forget to join these workshops. Of course, this is done, but you can join the next one, of course. Okay, chalo, let's start the session by a quick introduction, and quickly we will start the session. So guys, I have 6+ years of teaching experience. I have taught for GATE, ESC, AE, JE, PSU, everything. I have done my MTech from IIT Kharagpur. I have done my MTech from IIT Kharagpur, MSc from Politecnico di Milano, and I have 3.5 years of industry as well as research experience, few research publications, and my area of expertise is basic and applied thermodynamics and heat transfer. ठीक है, चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं सेशन. करें स्टार्ट. चलो, तो guys, tell me, are you a student and you are confused about what career you should take? Sometimes you think I should go for BTech. Sometimes you think you should go for MTech, or sometimes you think I should do some masters from a foreign university, or sometimes you think I should do MBA, or should I prepare for a government exam? So you are very confused about a career path you need to take. Yes, and if you are confused about should you take GATE for MTech or PSUs, or should you take CAT for MBAs from IIMs and top business school, or should you go out and do your masters from foreign universities in USA and Australia and Europe, or you just want to settle for a government job? Not just settle, a very powerful, a very impressive, a very official job in which you have all the luxury basically. So are you confused what to do? Do you not have enough information to decide what path you should take? So let's talk about these topics, and we will start. We are going to explore the purpose of each and every exam, and then we will talk about the qualification requirement for each and every exam. We will also talk about what are the different age limits in which you can take the exam, and then we will be focusing on the type of exam, the exam structure, how many sections, total marks, total time. Okay, everything we will be talking about. And then we will talk about the frequency, how many times annually this exam takes place. We will also talk about the score validity, for how many years the score is valid. And then we will talk about how competitive this exam is, how many people are sitting each and every year, how many students you need to score in a particular exam. And we will also talk about the application fees. पैसा कितना देना है, एग्जाम अगर देना है तो पैसा कितना देना पड़ेगा. This also we'll talk about. And finally, we'll also talk about geographical scope and salaries. Okay, so if you take a particular exam, in what geographical area you will be working, and what are the kind of salaries you can expect after taking a particular exam. So start करें. अब तक तो it was only introduction. Let's start the session with the very first thing, and that is the purpose of the exam. So as you know that GATE exam is for admission for PG programs, which is MTech, ME or PhD in IITs, NITs and other government colleges as well. In fact, now good private universities also take GATE score. Very few foreign universities also take GATE score for their master's program. Also, you can take recruitment in numerous PSUs. Many, more than 50 PSUs recruit from GATE score. Then the next exam is Common Admission Test, which you all know by the name CAT. Why should you take this exam? So if you want to do MBA, if you want to go to managerial positions in India and outside, mostly in India basically, then you can take GATE exam and you can do MBA from prestigious IIMs and business schools. Then the next exam is GRE, Graduate Record Examination. Now this is taken for masters and PhD in various universities and business school. So it is applicable for all of them, even if you have done a BSc, even if you have done a BA, BCom, BTech, okay, BR, whatever you have done. So if you have done a bachelor's degree, you can take this exam and you can go for masters and PhD in foreign universities, in prestigious universities around the world, not just India, around the world. And then finally, as you all aware of, ESC, Engineering Service Examination. So this is for government job, of course, and a very prestigious job through UPSC. So UPSC conduct this exam to recruit engineers for various government positions, okay, departments and organizations. It's a very prestigious jobs, guys, but there are people who like government job, there are people who do not like government job. So if you want a stable career, a steady career, then this is the best option for you. Okay, now let's move on to the qualification. What should be your qualification? So if you want to take GATE exam, then you should be either in the 3rd or 4th year, or the last year basically, of your bachelor's student, of your bachelor's in either engineering or architecture or science, arts, commerce. Even those people can take GATE exam. But you should be either in the final year or 1 year before that, 3rd year or final year. Okay. Then the next exam is CAT, Common Admission Test, and any graduate can take this. Any graduate can take this exam. Doesn't matter if you are a BTech, you are BSc, you are a BA, you are BCom, whatever you are, you can take this exam. The next is GRE, again any graduate, guys, because this is not the specific, especially this is not only for engineers. Any graduate can take this exam. And finally ESC. ESC is specially for engineers, so you need an engineering degree. Either you should be in final year or you should be an engineering graduate to take this exam. Only then you will have a valid score. Okay. The next is age limit. Age limit. So as you can see, GATE, CAT and GRE, it does not have any age limit. You can take the exam any number of times at any age, does not matter. But your ESC, because being a government exam, it has a limit. So it has a minimum limit of 21 years and maximum limit of 30 years. And these age limits are relaxed for reserved categories as per government norms and regulations. Okay. So if you are from reserved category, whether it is OBC, SC, ST, or even if you come into disability, okay, or women quota, so whatever categories it's there, whatever reserved categories there, age will be relaxed accordingly. Then let's talk about the most common topic, the most confused topic, the most important topic, which is exam structure. How does the exam, what should I prepare if I want to take this exam? The very first one is GATE exam. Now it is a computer based, of course it is an online test that happens on a computer. 65 questions and 100 marks. There are total 65 questions of 100 marks. Total time is 3 hours. And the type of questions you see is multiple choice questions, multiple select questions, and numerical answer type questions. Now in multiple select and in numerical answer type, there is no negative marking. But in MCQs, there is a negative marking, 1/3. Okay. Now there are total 3 sections. The first one is engineering mathematics, which is around 15. Of course, these are not hard numbers. Okay. It can go to 13 and 14. It's okay. Sometimes engineering mathematics is of 13 marks, sometimes 15 marks. So engineering math is of 15, almost 15 marks. Aptitude is again 15 marks. And your technical, whether you come from mechanical, civil, electrical, whatever, your technical section is of 70 marks. Okay. So this is the exam structure for GATE. Now when we talk about our common entrance test, which is CAT, then there are total 66 questions and 198 marks. And guys, this is very recently decided. Otherwise, earlier, sometimes it used to have 120 questions, like some 10 years back. Then they reduced it during Corona time to 76 questions, then 66 questions. And the time duration was earlier 3 hours. it has reduced to 2 hours now because of during Corona it was reduced to 2 hours. So it has total 66 questions of 198 marks and total time allotted is 2 hours. Now you have both MCQ and non-MCQ यानी कि subjective questions in this. And MCQ have negative -1 negative marking, +3 for the correct answer, -1 for the wrong answer. And there are total 3 sections. The first one is verbal ability and reading comprehension, VARC we say it, and around 24 questions out of 66 come from this section. Then the next is data interpretation and logical reasoning, okay, DILR section we call it, and it has 20 questions, around 20 questions. And finally we have QA, quantitative aptitude, which is around 22 questions, okay. So combined it is 66 questions, okay. And of course this number keeps varying, like +1 ±1 or 2 questions can vary, okay. Now the next is graduate record examination. Now it can be of 2 types. It can be of computer based, it can be paper based. Now these two, GATE and CAT, they are both computer based, but GRE could be computer based or paper based as well. So for paper you have to go to the center and take the exam on, you should need a pen and paper basically. Now this computer based test, the total duration is 3 hours 45 minutes. 3 hours 45 minutes, and it has around 5 sections, 5 different sections: verbal reasoning, quantitative reasoning, analytical writing section, unscored, and research section. So 5 sections you have. While in paper based, it is, the duration is around 3 hours 30 minutes. It does not have the last 2 sections. It only have verbal reasoning, quantitative reasoning, and analytical writing sections. So you also get to see the essay type questions in this. You need to write essays in this, okay. And finally ESC, engineering service examination. So it is completely, totally paper based exam, okay, and it happens in 3 stages. Now the stage 1 we call it prelims. Stage 1 is called as prelims, and this section has 1/3 negative marking. Now there are 2 sections. One is general studies and engineering aptitude, okay, general studies and engineering aptitude, and the second is engineering discipline. So general studies has around 100 questions of 200 marks, and you get 2 hours to attempt these 200 marks or 100 questions. In engineering discipline, you have 150 questions of 300 marks, and the time duration is 3 hours. So total 5 hours is your prelims exam. Now when you qualify your prelims exam, you can go to stage 2, which is mains exam. Now in this you have 2 papers, paper 1 and paper 2, okay. Now paper 1 is basically, it is completely engineering discipline, and in paper 1 you have to do 5 out of 8 questions, completely technical from engineering discipline only, subjects different, okay. So paper 1 is 5 out of 8 questions, 300 marks, 3 hours. Paper 2 is 5 out of 8 marks, same, 300 marks and 3 hours, okay. And finally, so this is what this 500 marks, this is 600 marks, and finally this is 200 marks. So total is your 1300 marks. Total is your 1300 marks, okay. And finally you will have a personality test. Stage 3 is your personality test, which is basically your interview, okay. And they ask kind of general questions first, and then technically they will move on. But if you have scored very good in your written examinations, then the chances of your selection is very, very high, very, very high. Very rarely, if you have not done anything foolish in the interview, you will not get rejected if you have done well in the written examination, okay. Chalo. Next is frequency. So both, in fact all 3, what GATE exam, CAT exam and ESC, it happens annually, यानी कि once in a year. And your GRE exam is keep happening. Basically there are different times, so it happens multiple time in a year. It happens multiple time in a year. Okay, so there will be a particular schedule that you need to book. You need to pay the amount. How much amount we will talk about, but you need to pay the amount, and then you will be able to give this exam multiple number of times in the same year. Okay, but there are many slots, not that you have to, after paying once you can take multiple times, but you will have multiple times you can take the exam. But once you have paid the fees, you have to take that particular exam. Okay, score validity. So GATE score is valid for 3 years. You can take admissions, although PSUs take very recent score, but in your admissions in masters and PhD you can use your score for 3 years. Okay, CAT and ESC has 1 year of validity only, and GRE has a validity of 5 years. GRE, you can use the score for admissions in foreign universities for up to 5 years. Okay, chalo. Now, how many people take this exam? So you see, GATE exam is taken by most of the people, most of the engineers, around 7 to 8, and this is the digit that I am talking about for the last year. Okay, because it keeps varying, and around 5 years back this number was around 10 lakhs, but now it is reduced, but very huge possibility that this year it will be going above 8 lakhs. So slowly I think it will increase again. Okay, so usually, but let's take the average, around 7 to 8 lakhs annually student take GATE exam. Now CAT exam is taken around 2 to 3 lakhs. Around 2 to 3 lakhs of students take common admission test. GRE, as I said, it happens multiple time in a year, and people from all over the world take this exam. So around 6 to 7 lakhs student took this exam in the last year 2023. And ESC, of course, the number of seats are limited, competition is limited, and the number of students are also limited, but it is a very high level exam. You need to be very precise, very sure about if you want to do ESC. And around 1 to, in fact, less than 2 lakhs students sit for this exam. Okay. Now let's come to one of the most important question that students keep asking. Sir, paisa kitna dena padega? If I want to take this exam, how much money I need to give? So GATE exam, this year application fees is 1800 for GATE 2024. CAT exam takes around 24 INR, so more than GATE. Now how much is GRE taking? Of course, it's a global exam, so you have to pay in USD, US dollars. And there are two types of tests, which is general test and subject test. So general test will be like aptitude and all these things, but if you want to take this test for a technical subject, for a particular subject, then it is 14,500, and general test is 22,550. Most of the people take the general test. If you want to specialize in a particular subject, then you need to take your subject. Otherwise, most of the people take general test. Okay, and ESC, being a government exam, it's a negligible fees that they ask, because they do not care about the money. They care about the result. They care about the candidates they want to recruit. So they ask only 2,000, almost free. Only 2,000 INR they ask. Okay. Now let's talk about the next part, which is geographical scope. So what can you do, in what geographical scope you will be working, or you will be working, or you will be allocated, basically in what area you will be getting jobs. Okay, so GATE exam is for your MTechs, PhDs, or your PSU. So basically in India, you will be based in India with a very few options of foreign universities in Germany, Singapore, and yeah, basically Germany and Singapore. Okay, then if you take GATE exam, so mostly it is Indian business schools, mostly 99% is Indian business school. GRE has a global scope, so people from all over the world take this exam. Universities from all over the world take this score for their admissions. They provide you scholarship as well based upon the score you have taken. And finally, it's ESC, so it's a Indian government exam. So 110% you will be in India, okay, and you will be allocated to Indian governmental departments at official positions, executive positions, okay. Chalo. Now let's come to the last point, ki how much salaries you can expect after graduation. Once you have done, or once you have taken this exam, once you have fulfilled the purpose of this exam, for example, you have done MTech, you have done MBA, you have done your masters from a foreign university, how much salary you can expect? So if you have taken a GATE exam and you have done MTech from IITs or NITs, then average you can expect from 8 to 20 lakhs per annum. Of course, it can go much above, but that's rare. Not everyone gets that package. So you can average, if it say 8 to 20 LPA you can expect. Even in PSUs, if you go to Indian PSUs, you will start with around 14 to 15 lakhs. Okay, so this comes under this range. Now, if you have done CAT from IIMs and top business schools, how much you can expect? You can expect higher. You can expect from 10 to 30 lakhs. 10 to 30 lakhs. It can go much high. Trust me, it can go up to 1.5 crores as well. But we are not talking about exceptions. We are talking about average. So average is around 10 to 30 lakhs. Now in GRE, you do masters or PhD from foreign universities. You stay in foreign. You stay in Europe, or you stay in USA or Canada or Australia. You earn in US. You earn in their own currency. So you basically earn in USD. And when you convert that, it is around 30 to 60 LPA that you are going to get after a degree that you have taken from a foreign university. Of course, when you are working there, when you come back here, then this number can change based upon the experience or the course that you have done outside. Okay, and ESC, which is a governmental exam, you will get something between 10 to 15 LPA, but so much power and so many benefits. You have DA, which is dearness allowance, which is then TA, traveling allowance, house rental allowance, HRA, then PF and gratuity. And of course, you will be on the executive position in one of the top organization in India, which is UPSC. Okay, so of course it comes with a lot of power as well. Okay, so maybe money is not that high, but the power that you are, the life standard that you will be getting, the steadiness of the job that you will be getting is much higher than any other exam. Okay, so I hope that you were able to understand the difference between all these exams. Now you need to figure out what is your passion. How do you see yourself? What do you see yourself doing after 10 years or 5 years or whatever? And then you need to take that career path. I have sorted out the technical information for you, but I don't know what are you passionate about. You need to figure out yourself what are you passionate about. Once you know what you need to do, then you have to focus on that particular exam. Of course, this information is not extensive. Okay, there is so much information that you need to do, technical information, non-technical information, everything you need to collect. How whenever, for example, if you are taking the exam next year, this fees can change. Okay, so whenever you are taking the exam, you need to update yourself with the new information, with the updated information at that point of time. But I hope you got a general idea. Okay, chalo guys, as you all know that on YouTube we bring so fantastic sessions. You see, on this 14th October, I am coming up with a wonderful video about the one and only first Indian space woman, or the first Indian woman in space. What is the name? You guess the name. You guess the name. I'll tell you when I bring up this session. Okay. So this is the lady who was the first Indian lady in space. First Indian lady in space and second Indian in space basically. Okay. So search about it and I will come up with this very fantastic video I am designing for you. You will enjoy the video. So do not forget to watch on 14th of October when it will be live. Okay. And Sunday ka funda guys, again, experiments coming into reality, theory coming into reality through experiments. Okay. So every Sunday you get these kind of videos just so that you can get some motivation out of it. You can come out of that, monotonous preparation zone and you can refresh your mind and again go back to your preparation. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed the session guys. I hope you got a lot of information from this session. So if you are confused, then figure out your passion, figure out other technical details, fix a path and go for it. Okay. Chalo. I'll see you soon in the next session. Thank you very much. Bye bye.